Welcome. In this video, I want to share the three ways, the three options that you can use to deal with the problems in your life. And there are actually only three ways to deal with your challenges that are constructive. And I will explain to you what the three are. I start with the easy one, go to the intermediate, and then the hardest one, the most effective one, but also the hardest one. And at the end, I will share a little personal tip how I try to deal with the last option, because it's not so intuitive and there is something a lot of people underestimate or don't know, which can help you to apply the third option. All right. And before I start, I wanted to wish everybody a wonderful Christmas, because today is Christmas Day, and you see I'm in another place. I'm actually here. Maybe you can see that. This is my view. I'm in the Swiss mountains. Wonderful now, like all snowy, just the sun goes down. Absolutely amazing landscape. I was just cross-country skiing for 2 hours and it was just magic. It's a really, really beautiful place up here. So yes, let's dive into it. Okay, so what are the three options? The first option is that you ask yourself, can I remove myself from the situation? Is there any way I can get out of it? Because we all know sometimes we just end up in the wrong place. And we end up in a place where we don't feel comfortable. We end up in a place that is not healthy for us, that is not good. That can be in any kind of circumstances, be at work, in relationships, in your private life. There's just you enter a situation and you realize the warning signals go on and you're like, okay, this is not good. And so ask yourself, can I remove myself from the situation? And of course, it's a trade-off. Like, are you not facing your fears? Are you not facing your homework? Are you running away? Or is it actually healthy to also think of the option of get out of it? And if this is an option and if it's the right way to do so, that's the first way how you can deal with the problem, with the challenge, that you realize, hey, I just ended up in the wrong place and it's now the moment to leave. All right, number one. Number two, ask yourself, can I change it? And a lot of people think this is a binary answer to this question, like yes or no. And I think it's not that simple. I think there are a lot of complex situations where you maybe can change a part of it, maybe you cannot change the whole thing, but they are in every challenge, in every problem. You can ask yourself, okay, what can I actually do to make it better? What is within my reach? What is within my control and what is outside of my control? Like an example from my personal life, my health. There are a lot of aspects I can change, and I do change it. How I eat, how I live my lifestyle, how I cope with stress, that I do a lot of sport, that I meditate, that I try to find the best doctors. There can be a lot of things that I can do, and there are things that I cannot. Which brings me to the third option. Drum sound, ding. So the third option is by far the most effective, but also the trickiest. So if you cannot remove yourself, if you cannot change it, then you have to learn to accept it. And it's by far the hardest. We have just a year behind us, which was really, really hard for all of us, and accepting it is not easy. And but if you manage, and I share with you how you can do and can manage it, this is my tip, my secret tip. It's very deliberating. If you let go and say, okay, look, I cannot change it, I cannot remove myself, I just accept it and I learn to live with it. And so what a lot of people get wrong is like, they think when they think about self-improvement or personal development, they think like, yeah, you just have to be positive and accept it and move on. And I think that's BS. Honestly, this is not how it works. So if you're facing a challenge, a problem, first of all, get emotional, like get angry, get sad, cry it out, don't hold it back. And it's something I also myself, I do it, like I struggle with this, with accepting. I make you an example. Some days ago I had a wonderful talk with somebody who is very close to me, and I told her, look, sometimes I just wish to have a normal life, that I don't have cancer, that I don't have to go through all this shit, and I'm just like, can just live normally. And I started to cry because it's hard to accept. It's hard to accept what I have to go through, and others like you and all the people out there, what you have to go through. Sometimes it's really hard. And so I cried. And so in the end, we both cried, and it was nice. I mean, it sounds strange, but let it out. Like, let the emotion out, cry it out, get angry, scream underwater, like just destroy something. I don't know, like don't hold the emotions back. I think that's really bad, that you think from the beginning accepting means to think positive and like I can handle it. No, you're humans, you're not robots. Like, get emotional and don't be ashamed of it. Emotions are here to live it and let it go through. And you will see, I mean, this is what I observe, but you probably also have the same. Like, once you let it through and you let it out, you feel lighter, you feel deliberated, and then move on. Then is the moment to say, okay, now next year around, next chance, next option, like, then move on. So yes, that are the 3 options to deal with your problems. Ask yourself if you can take yourself out of it, of the situation. Ask yourself if you can change something. Otherwise, just accept it and move on. I hope this is useful. I even hope more that you're all safe and healthy, and I wish you all wonderful festivities. I hope you can recharge your batteries. I think we all need that, and I'm looking forward to see you then next time. Take care. Bye bye.